Varelbeg Estate, one of the largest government rental estates, housing around 650 families. Since the construction of these blocks back in the early 1970s, periodic refurbishments have taken place. But this morning, the Chief Minister acknowledged that whilst the former administration and indeed themselves had carried out works more recently, these had been merely patch-up jobs. At a press conference this morning, the Minister for Housing, Samantha Sacramento, revealed that Varelbeg Estate was one of the estates being lined up for a major overhaul, an overhaul that would bring it in line with the newly refurbished government estates. The proposed refurbishment works to the remaining government rental estates and residential blocks would be carried out over a 10-year period, to be divided into two 5-year phases. The programme would include Chiltern Court and Edinburgh Estate, Willis's House and Cuello House, Knights Court and the Schomburg building in the South District. Refurbishment works would see a new insulated render system to all buildings, tackling water ingress issues with installation of mono-pitched roofs, as well as upgrading windows and refreshing communal areas, while increasing parking, amenities and providing inclusive access to all estates for all.
In terms of the chronology of the next blocks that we will refurbish, we will start with those that need refurbishment the most.
The proposed works forms part of government's commitment to the refurbishment of what government described as the forgotten estates and form part of the Capital Works Refurbishment programme. At this stage, however, government did not disclose the specific cost of these proposed new works, which could start at the end of the year or early on in the new year.
You know what the budget for the improvement of the estates is. It's made public at the time when we vote for the budget in Parliament, and what we've done is we've budgeted for that. Within that budget for the year, we've allocated the sums of money for the commencement of the refurbishment of these estates.
Meanwhile, refurbishment works at Laguna Estate remain incomplete. Originally scheduled to be completed within 3 years, the works here at Laguna Estate have now entered their 7th. Back in the spring, and in response to GBC questions, government said that works at Laguna Estate could be completed by the end of June. However, to date, these works remain unfinished.
Laguna Estate is almost completed. I've been there myself personally recently. There isn't that much left to do. It's a huge estate. It's a live estate. We are refurbishing it to a very high standard and high specification. There have been complications, but we are almost there. People can rest assured, and they know people who live in the estate know their progress. They know what's left. They know that we're finishing.